This is blog number 1 of many blogs that I'll be doing over the next year or so. This is blog number 1, I'll be doing this every week or so. My name is Robert Crighton and I'm a storyteller. I tell stories, I write plays, I generally do theatre things, and this blog is going to be all about the way I write a show. I'm working towards a new show called Storyteller 2011 for a mini tour and then a 6-week run in London at the end of the year. And though I've got lots of monologues, I already do, which are quite fun, I want to create new material and do less. The last few years or so, I have packed in as many shows as possible, possibly too many, he said. Too many. Last year I was actively involved in the best part of 43 different shows, and moderately engaged in many more. So this year is about doing much less. So I'm inviting you to join me on this journey as I write a whole new set of stories and material for the new show. Not that I won't be doing some of the old stories, but they'll be sort of more towards the end of the set. It'll be a sort of an encore with some of the more favourite stories, which maybe even I'll ask people out there when they start hearing some of the stories, because I will start reading out some of the bits I do, and putting stuff on my blog and on my Twitter feed and Facebook feed. When people see the sort of material that I do, they can perhaps decide which stories they want to hear, and have a different set list each night or something along those lines. Don't know yet. So yes, this week I have been mostly setting up for this, as well as doing a fair amount of writing on some of the new stories. I've been rewriting one of the old stories as well, The Examiner of Small Ailments, which was never quite right. Good story in general shape, but it was never perfect, so I've gone back and started rewriting that, as well as working on the new piece, which at the moment is all about trolls. There will be more detail on that later, but I'm not going to talk too much about the stories today. I just want to introduce some of the activities and things that are going on. So last week I've had a photo shoot. The other day I had the photo shoot with Holly, who did some lovely shots, and we're going to be looking at doing new and exciting different photo shoots and different images to go with stories we've done in the past and stories I'll be doing in the future. Yes, jump cut to exciting images of that.
It had 2 interpretations, none of which are usable.
What else? Well, this week also I've been setting up recordings. We're going to be going into the world of audiobooks, and I've been talking to Peter, a friend who does sound things, and we're going to set up a test recording next week to see how well we can record some of the stories that I've done in the past. So hopefully in a few months' time I will be releasing Teaching Gods and Bink and Fantasy Series League and various other stories that I've done in the past, which have gone down quite well on the odd award and been rather fun. So that'll be available in CD format and download and all sorts of things, which I will tell you about in the future. Also in a couple of weeks' time I'm going to be organising a read-through of some of the plays I've written which haven't seen the light of day. There's a 2-part epic play which I've been writing for the past 3 years, which needs a cast of thousands and is completely impractical, and I wrote it anyway because I wanted to, because writing monologues gets a little predictable after a while, and so one needs to break away and do something slightly different. I've done that now, so I'm going to go back to doing exciting stories. And so most of the last few weeks have actually just been me being very impatient, wanting to get on and tell you about stuff. The other purpose of this is also for those who don't know me very well, or haven't seen me for a long time, get to see how I work in a way normally we don't get to see. This is the jetty in the part of the lovely Key Theatre in Sudbury, which is my base in Suffolk. And a lot of people I know in London don't see this side of things because they live in London. And as I say, this is where I'm currently based. I'll be showing you how I rehearse and perform things as well. So there's lots of projects coming up over the next few months. As I say, I hope to do this once a week or so. We shall see. And it will go on YouTube. In theory, this is in high definition. I have a sneaking suspicion once it gets uploaded, then it will be slightly less than high definition. But all this technology is extremely new to me, as I'm something of a Luddite, as anyone who's seen my rather whimsical and old-fashioned mobile phone will know. So it's been an exciting week of meeting up with some old friends and just generally writing and faffing about on the computer and giving myself a crick in the neck. So that's it for this week, but there will be more updates in a week's time and things constantly coming out as I write the new show. Hello, I'm putting on socks now.
Aren't you glad you're watching?
I think I'll probably edit this out later. It all depends whether it seems cute and kooky, basically.
Yeah.
If it seems cute and kooky, then I'll keep it in. If it just looks like I'm being weird, then I'll remove it. Let's not pretend that this is the truth I'm showing to the people at home. It's all lies.